Hello Leo, how is everybody doing today? We are here with a general and timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright. For some of you, you have some stuff going on at work. It looks like something went from sweet to salty a little bit. Okay. Eight of Wands is a direction that we are most definitely going into, landing you in a spot that may feel somewhat confusing because we have the Seven of Cups here. So you could be going straight into a perplexing situation for some reason. I get this feeling of something had been happening with you and another person, and maybe things felt okay, and then you move into a space where it's like, oh, now I'm having a hard time reading them, and also why are they reacting in that way? Like, things were going fine. What's happening now? This is somebody you know. This is not a new person. Knight of Wands. I get somebody being in a space where they want to do what they want to do, and something may have ended because of that. Yes, yes. We have Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords. I'm seeing some commonalities here. To have both of these cards, this is somebody being in a space where they're like, do not tie me down. I don't want to be chained to anything. Like, stop looking at me. I just want to do what I want to do here within this situation. I don't want to feel like I'm being put in a box or there are expectations being put on me. This feels kind of like a rebelling energy, but it may be being displaced onto you. Some of you, this can be reversed. This can be how you're feeling with somebody too, and you may be looking at them like they're trying to put you in a box, and you're like, don't do that to me. Or like, I didn't say that I was committing to this, and so I'm going to show you that I'm not committed to this. One of those energies. But we're just going to stick with one narrative, and you can reverse it if that works for you. So, before things had been making sense, now you move into a situation where there's a lack of clarity emotionally. Somebody is not in the space to be wanting to work with you. It's almost like you may be coming to this person and be like, I don't understand what happened. Like, things were making sense before, and now, like, I'm having a hard time reading you, or I feel like you're not being clear or upfront. I'm trying to figure it out. See, this person is looking at all these different options. It's like you could be feeling like this, or they could be feeling like that, or like this, or like this, or like that. And so you're having a hard time figuring out how you feel. You're having a hard time deciphering how this other person feels. They're not really willing to communicate with you. This is somebody being in a space where they're kind of like willing to watch you like flail a bit and not really going to like send out a lifeline to help you. This person is like in a more competitive space, or more in a space of like, I'm looking out for myself here. I'm not necessarily looking out for you. But this can be confusing because maybe you had been, I don't know, somehow like immersed with this person, or like more integrated with them, and now this is more this person being like, I'm an individual here, and like on top of it they're like, and I'm also going to be doing what I want, like, and so they may have been paying a lot of attention to you, and now they're actually paying attention to like that guy over there, that person over there, you know. And I'm seeing things come to an end because of this. But I'm almost getting like a whirlwind energy of things may have felt like it was very, very different before. And now you feel like this person has completely like switched it up on you and like flipped things around. And now it's like the total opposite of how things were before. This is definitely how the energy is coming through. So let's see what's happening here. I'm seeing you just be in a spot where you're kind of like thinking about all of this. It may just seem like a lot, so you may kind of be sort of pulling back into yourself. As I said before, pretty sure that I said this before, this is not somebody new. This is somebody that you know. But maybe at times you feel like you don't know them that well. It's like you may know them and like what's actually behind all of this, but when it comes to like their personality or how they act out or just like how they switch things around, that may be like more difficult to follow as far as a pattern. I just get the sense of this person making it very clear that they're obviously pushing you away right now, and they may be in a spot where they're saying, I don't care if it ends. Like they're more so just, their agenda is to push you away right now. Inconsistencies I'm hearing. I'm looking at the moon. This is Pisces. This person can have Pisces placements. You may have Pisces placements, Leo. Six of Cups and the moon. You guys definitely have a past, but one that is... I almost get this sense of you having the type of past with this person that there's like a lot that hasn't come to the surface that's associated with your past. Because the moon just by itself represents the past, like where we've been, but it also speaks about things that can be more repressed or more subconscious energy. And to have that like a double past here with this person, like I see this as having definitely had like lifetimes before with this person, absolutely. But now, in like the current moment where you are, there's something going on emotionally that's being kept hidden, or that's not being discussed, or that has not been revealed yet about like what somebody actually wants. For some reason, it just hasn't been spoken about fully. Like, you haven't gotten a full description. This person needs a break. I almost, even though it's not on you, Leo, to be like reading somebody else and be like, okay, I see that you're getting cranky now, it's time for a nap. I'm more so like seeing that's actually what's happening with this person. It's like for some reason they start acting weird like this. And like that's your signal that this person may be like overwhelmed and needs a break because they need to like flex their freedom in some way. I do definitely get the sense like, you know, when somebody has unresolved trauma and so they see like everything as something to sort of like rebel against, this person may be doing that towards you because you look like, I don't know, you have your life together, you could appear as like some sort of authority figure to them. Even if you see them as an equal, they may be projecting that onto you, and so now there's like acting out that's happening because of that. It's just where this person is. But maybe it's getting to the point where it's like become a little bit silly. Yeah, I'm seeing you look at this person and you feel like they have not been prioritizing you. They've just been prioritizing their desire system. And that it just seems like very childish is the way that this energy is coming across. Because I'm seeing somebody very shut down. They like don't really understand themselves. And they're like so just connected on like a root and sacral chakra system that it's like they're not accessing their upper chakras. So what they're worried about is root chakra. It's like, where am I sleeping? What am I eating? Literally just things like that are just very basic needs that this person is kind of like fighting for or like scrounging for. And then also like their sacral energy, which is connected with desire. Like, do I want this? I'll go towards that, or I don't want that and I'll move away from that. And that's it. But when it comes to like emotional connection and stuff like that, or even their solar plexus energy, I'm not seeing this person be connected with it. There's definitely a block that this person is experiencing. Again, not your responsibility, but you are affected by it. So I suppose that's why we're going here within the reading. You may have thought that revisiting the past would clarify things, but I'm not seeing you be able to get far with this person. If this person had like more of a sense of self-awareness, I think that you would get much further with them. Because right now I'm just seeing like complete like superficiality that this person is working from, just because there's like that lack of a depth of connection with themselves. I'm definitely getting, again, like repressed energy psychologically with this person, but that's just where they're like maneuvering from. It's just where they are on their journey right now. And you may be in a spot where it's like you're kind of like mourning this person's potential, but it is what it is. It's just where they are right now. We're absolutely meant to be respecting where everybody is, as that's how we can be showing up in the most loving and compassionate way. And now you see why things needed to end. Maybe that's becoming more and more clear, but that may have not been something that you wanted to see with this Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Because you may have been trying to make... Yeah, because I'm seeing you like not want to see that things are just sort of like inevitably in an end with this person, because you're like, I wanted to manifest reciprocity with this person. You're capable of doing that. This person is not in this space. They're not compatible with what you're able to do right now. That has nothing to do with, again, like if you met somebody that wanted to create a reciprocal dynamic with you that was not this person and somebody that was in that space, you'd be able to like... to really reduce this, like the problem with you being able to do something, it's not you, it's what's going on with this person. But again, like this person is not the problem, you're not the problem. It's a lack of compatibility right now, especially emotionally, because this person is not working from a space where they're like as deeply connected as you are currently. That's not to say this person doesn't have potential, and I think you can very much see this person's potential, and that may be why it's so difficult. Again, this space of like sort of mourning that this person is not, they have not, maybe you feel caught up to you yet right now within their journey. That's not to say that they won't, but this person is not this person is sort of tilting at windmills is the best way that I can put this. I don't like know another like eloquent way to sort of state where they are. That's just what's going on. And I do get the sense that the longer you try to force something and force yourself to be around this person's energy, the more you're going to feel it's sort of radioactive, and you're going to feel like you become affected by this. It does seem like the only inevitable direction that things are going to go in right now is the Ten of Swords, and that's again like this inevitability of something coming to an end. But I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm seeing that you already see this. You just may have not wanted to see this. Again, because I'm seeing you were like trying, you had an agenda to like make things work with this person, but they're not in the place to be able to like give you what you need. Like they're not going to meet those expectations that you have. Not right now. Just looking at Pisces here, if you're not the one with strong Pisces placements, this other person has a prominent Pisces placements or a lot of Pisces in their chart. Maybe some early degree Pisces. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.